I'm probably gonna make this a TikTok, but look, we reacted to just Druski being in Naptown. This is covered by, I think, WTHR.
Right now, dozens of people from across the state are lining up in downtown Indy for a chance to show off their talents in front of two well-known comedians.
Well, who we're talking about? We're talking about Indy native Mike Epps and online comedian Druski. It's all part of his nationwide Coulda Been Records auditions. Our Matthew Foltz is live this evening outside the Biltwell Event Center where doors are set to open at 5 p.m. It looks like there's a ton of people in line. What's going on here? Fill us in.
Yeah, so Justin and Felicia, again, the doors are supposed to be open at 5 p.m. They've already opened a little early.
Yeah, I seen that dude when he first got there, gang.
You know, many people out here making their way in, trying for hopes to meet both Mike Epps and Druski, really hoping for a big break into the entertainment world. Now, I want to show you some video that I shot earlier today around noon and show you what the line looked like. So,
now, hold on.
So what this audition is, think American Idol mixed with comedy. So it's a series Druski has done online for a while now, if you're familiar with that, with people with some sort of talent and some of those looking.
Hey, gang, that's me. Gang, that's me. Check the forehead right here. Look. Yes, sir. I completed part 1. I'm already on the news. Hey, I'm trying to make sure I got some screen time on that. Could have been.
Pretty funny.
There I go.
I got caught up with some Hoosiers this morning who say they're taking the
let's see if I make another appearance, gang.
Big break.
God told me to be here. I'm just here to tell the world.
Hey, right there. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit.
The world. Tell Druski.
Yes, sir. That's 2. Bro, I'm right here, gang. I'm right here. I ain't gonna lie, it was cold. It was crazy cold. I was only wearing a hoodie, gang. That was my fault. I don't know why I did that dumb shit. But hey, I'm right there, bro. It's 2 of 2.
Who I am, what I got going on, and whatever comes from that is what comes from that, my brother.
It's showing light on Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, light's not really shown as much as it should be, but Indianapolis getting the light that it's needing, just off of Druski.
All right, so you heard it right there, folks. So back here live, you can still see many people getting patted down by security before they go in. I'm told that once you go in, you'll come to a desk, or a producer rather, who will ask you your talent, and then they'll decide if you can go in and make the final cut to.
Bro, that was so serious, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I was there at 11, bro. Waited. I don't even know what time, like, they really started opening the doors and everything. But I know I was one of the first people in there. When they told me at the door, now they asked you what at the door, what are you gonna do? You gonna sing, rap, or dance? And they were like, I showed up to try to be funny, gang. I showed up to try to be funny. They're asking me if I'm gonna sing, rap, or dance, gang. I had to make up some bullshit on the slide, gang. I said I was finna sing. I'm not gonna lie. I was not prepared, gang. Got in that line, my heart got to. I got up to the Fort Lifer gang to try to audition. They was being for real, bro. You couldn't go in there messing around. They was not playing nothing, gang. They were not playing nothing. If you fuck around and stutter, they'd be like, all right, thank you. We're good. We're okay. If you came in there popping your shit, doing your thing, gang, they slid you through. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Not enough niggas showed up, bro. But enough niggas showed up. But, bro, I luckily I made it in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to see how it go. Can't speak on too much until the episode come out, but we gonna see how it go. I had a great time, though. I was there all day. But I had a great time. It was a good experience. Everybody was cool. When you get into that waiting room, everybody be cool. They just want you being quiet because, you know, it's recording. But yeah, all the Fort Lifers was cool. And then shoot, I'll leave it for the episode come out to speak on anything else. You feel what I'm saying? Met hella cool people. Feel me, a lot of networking was going on. But yeah. I was gonna end the video, but fuck it, I'm finna just speak on my experience when I was there. Just try to ring out through everything. So I got there at 11 a.m. I got there at 11 a.m. I was thinking like, bro, this is a Druski Coulda Been Audition, gang. I was thinking it was a Coulda Been Audition. So I was like, bro, it was gonna be a fat line whenever I show up early. So I might as well show up early because when it get closer to 5 gang, I knew the whole city was gonna be out there. So I put up at 11. There was only like 20 people outside, bro. But it was cool. Niggas was chilling, chopping it up, having fun. You feel me? But then the security, they came outside the door. I'ma just say around like 12 or something, bro. Telling us the 4 lifers, bro, and Druski, they were not going to be there for another 2 hours, bro. And then they told us too that it did not matter, bro, if we got there. Like, it didn't matter what time you got there because that didn't determine on like when you were going to like show up, like on the episode if you made it through or whatever. You feel me? So niggas kept waiting, and we still waiting. More and more people showing up, and then the 4 lifers finally get there. They started setting up the table and start patting down everybody. You feel me? You couldn't bring anything in there, bro. I know my friend wearing that hot dog costume, bro. They made her take that off. They wasn't messing with hats for real. No backpacks, no items for real, bro. Like they said, only phone, wallet, or not even wallet. They said, what was it? Phone and keys. That was it. When you first walked in through the doors, they gonna ask you, do you sing, rap, or dance? Now, like I said earlier, bro, I only came there to try to be funny, bro. So that, like, real quick, bro, I just said I'm gonna sing. Just on some cool shit. We got in there, I lined up. They put me in that singing line, and they like when they started, having everybody perform. That little lady that was in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she was tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she kicked the first person out, bro, and that's when I realized I really was. Cause the nigga was trying to be funny, bro. I ain't gonna speak on what he did, bro. If I put it in there. But the nigga got kicked out. You feel me? And bro, everybody was performing either rapping, singing, or dancing. And like within like the first 2 seconds, gang, they would tell you, all right, cool. They hand you that little ticket. I don't know if I can say that. Fuck it, I already said it. They hand you a ticket and then you go. You feel me? You just like you go like that, bro. Right after the next person do it, you supposed to go. So it's my turn in line, bro. I don't do this shit for real, bro. I don't sing, I don't rap, I don't dance, gang. I don't do none of that. So I made up some bullshit. I'm not finna perform it because that shit was trash, gang. But I got in line, I started. He paused me, said, all right, so look, are you singing or are you rapping? Because you said you was going to sing. I said, damn, you know what? I'm going to mix a little bit of both in there. I thought that was smart. He said, all right, I got you. Sent me to the rap line. I had to go to the back of that long ass line, gang. Got up to the front. I ain't going to lie, my heart out my ass, gang. I start, you feel me, performing my little shit. That nigga immediately looked at his phone. I was like, damn. You feel me? I felt like I was going to get kicked out. I ain't going to snitch, you feel me? But he said, all right, step to the side, which they was doing that for a lot of people. They was just like, all right, step to the side. They give you a second to like get your shit together. I came back. I was like, yo, I ain't going to lie, bro. Mad nervous. I'm finna just go ahead and give y'all what I got. Wait, I'm lying. That's what happened the first time. And then when I had stepped aside, got back in line, that dude had left. Bro had left. I ain't gonna cap. Thank God, because I made it in. Niggas called me over, gang. And they just gave me their ticket, gang. And I got to slide on through, you feel me? But hey, that shit mad serious. There was hella niggas I knew, bro. They were walking in, get up to the 4 lifer, tried to audition and got kicked straight out. So, I thank God for making it in there. But yeah, it was cool. We were not allowed to have our phones, bro. So I was there from 11 a.m. to damn near 11 p.m., bro. I was there all day. No phone. They was not playing with you. And then, shit. That's damn near all I'm gonna speak on because I don't even know what I can speak on for real. But I mean, I had a good time. I know a lot of people was there. They was mad, bro. Even after we finally got to do what we were there for, bro, niggas was mad because it was so late. You feel me? Niggas felt like their time was wasted, but I don't know. I just felt different. I feel like we came there to be on Coulda Been Records. At the end of the day, we made it on to there. Now, if they choose to put us on the video or not, that's not our decision. You feel me? So we all came there knowing that. We all came there knowing it was gonna take some time. I do feel like they did Nap Town dirty. You feel me? Telling us at the last second, having the phones taken away and stuff. Because I heard other states and other people didn't have to, give them their phones and do all this extra stuff. But like, bro, it is what it is. I feel like I had a great experience. You feel me? Got to meet a lot of cool niggas. You feel me? Network talk. Should try to learn some more stuff for this channel. So you feel me? I had a great time. And hey, I already got some screen time on WTHR. So hopefully I'm in that video. And hey, if I am, bro, that shit lit, gang. That shit lit. I ain't gonna lie. Thank God.